So we have an Oreo here. It's okay. It's okay. So what race are you?
Partial Indian.
What race are you?
I am Asian.
Partial Indian.
Wait,
My race is Filipino.
I'm Russian with a sliver of white.
I am ethnically Chinese.
Do it!
What race are you?
I'm African American.
Are you?
I'm white.
Are you?
I'm Caucasian.
And what's it like being partially Indian in America?
I feel no effect.
So you don't experience any type of discrimination in
No.
America? And what's it like being Chinese in America?
I think being in Chinese in America, I think there's a lot of great history. For example, my ancestors have been in this country since the 1800s. They were one of the first 30 Chinese people in Detroit, Michigan.
And what's it like being Russian in America?
Russian with a sliver of white. But yeah,
What's it like being a Filipino in America?
Nothing. It's like
Lots of racism. And what's it like being an Asian in America?
well, it's not that bad. People think you're really smart.
And what's it like being a Caucasian and ginger in America?
Well, being Caucasian and ginger, it's very hard because Caucasians and gingers are discriminated against.
And what's it like being African American in America?
There's a deep history that I have to attune to.
And what's it like being white in America?
It's very normal.
And what types of discrimination have you experienced being white?
Very little. Some people call me white boy.
Okay, what types of discrimination have you experienced being Filipino?
Oh, it's like a mixture of Asian and Mexican in like one kind of like combo thing. So it's like I get the Asian and the Mexican kind of racism jokes to me. So it's like, don't really care because I'm not either. But I mean like, so I get both.
And what type of discrimination have you experienced in America?
Well, when Caucasians get discriminated, especially when they're ginger, I've experienced bullying, kicking, and Caucasians are really not very nice.
And what type of discrimination in America have you faced being Russian?
With a sliver of white. And I find it to be extremely stressful to be Russian with a sliver of white in America, as slivers of white really just stain your whole culture and your race and who you are as a person. And I don't know, just being that sliver of white has changed my...
What types of discrimination have you experienced in America?
Well, I think for a lot of Chinese Americans, affirmative action, for example, has a very perverse effect on Chinese Americans. So affirmative action is basically assigns points or point values, added points for certain ethnic minority groups, and a lot of Asian American students hurt because of that in college admissions, for example. So I think that is something that is discriminatory, and it constitutes reverse racism.
And what are some common stereotypes about being white?
Maybe wealthy.
And what are some common stereotypes about your race?
Some common stereotypes are like, I don't have a soul, and as a matter of fact, that's true, I have to eat souls. Caucasians don't really get it.
What are some common stereotypes about being Asian?
They're good at math, you can't drive, we all breakdance, you can't rap.
Like, what types of people discriminate you against the most?
Oh, white people discriminate me.
Racist.
Just saying, out of, you know, like, a lot of people, or like, a lot of, Asian people because they don't think I'm like Asian. So
But
like
you are Asian.
I am Asian. That's the thing. So it's kind of like
So, what
I
are
am
some
Asian, but I
common-
still get because I don't look like a full Asian because I kind of look like a Mexican too. So kind of like a, you know, like a nah.
And how is racism shown in society today?
Well, like the segregation and stuff.
How is racism shown in society today?
Between people in school joking around. Well, that's how I experience racism, but I'm sure there's a lot of racism in society outside of school.
That general area.
Shown in society today.
It showed probably through the discrimination against Russians with livers of white, that's for sure. Through the newspaper by total Russians and total whites for sure.
Well, I get called a chiga a lot, and that's just making fun of me because I'm a very black-looking Asian.
How is racism shown in society today?
Well, you know, a lot of people making fun of other people. Kind of like some segregation going on around campus. If you, I don't even.
You know, hanging.
It's like you can see it in like Torrey Pines campus. It's around here, just in little corners going on.
Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.